tell us about the running the company and the dynamics of you two guys coming together and.
Well, so when the company started in 2008, it was actually based out in California. That was where Dispensing Solutions, the company we spun out of, was out near Newport Beach, California. And then Andrea lived in Phoenix at the time. I was living in Miami. We were going back and forth, which was much shorter for Andrea to go back and forth than myself. So then we moved the company, I guess, Andrea, in 2009. It was about a year afterwards.
Y'all were like bleeding edge companies moving out of California.
Yeah, I think we moved into the new office over here in 2010.
In 2010, yeah. So then Andrea had always been taking care of the customers, all aspects, contracting, the payers, governments, the doctors, all of the customer-facing services was her part to run, and then I was taking care of the corporate side and the technology side of the business. And so we moved the customer care services, we call it, to Phoenix, where she was, and we moved the corporate office and the technology group to Miami, where I lived, and we've been running it this way since 2010, and it's worked out very well. Maybe, because we're not stuck in the same office every day, we get along great, and very few, arguments over anything.
Nice. Okay. Yeah. So
we should learn from them.
I think so. So I'll go live in New York. Or no.
We just live different places.
No. I'll move to Savannah with Mackenzie.
Okay.
And you stay here. And then
why do I have to stay here? Why don't I go and you stay?
Because your kids are here. My kid's going to Savannah.
Your other kid's staying.
He'll be there someday.
All right. So and this pretty light company, right? So it's not like you have 1,000 employees.
No, we're a small company, and we always have been. And so we have 16 employees at TransactRx. At one point we had more, but right now we have 16. So from the very beginning, and I've been a proponent of virtualization back from when they coined the term. So when we started TransactRx in 2008, it was very early on, but we adopted working in the cloud. And so it was a little bit of leap of faith, but we started and built all the technology for the company in AWS when no one knew what AWS, was from Amazon. And so we never had to build up a large IT group and support group because AWS took care of it. And our developers work remotely from home pretty much from the beginning. And so the customer group out in Phoenix, they like working together. So, we gave the option actually of them working from home, but they decided, Andrew, right, they wanted to work in the office.
We have a few employees that work part-time at home, but collectively, we think that it's important for us to be together. It's always the 80-20 rule. 80% of our calls into customer care is, I forgot my password. Easy peasy to take care of. But when the more complicated questions come up, it just works well for us because we are small to kind of brainstorm together, figure out a solution if it is something that requires that, and just having some socialization together. So everyone's not so isolated.
Yeah, I think you could imagine hiring a customer support person and going, do you like to be around other people? Right? And if they said, no, I like to work at home. Yeah, you're probably not what we're looking for for customer service, right? I think it's great that your customer support people want to be other people.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I would say, well, one thing I think is important for us here in Arizona, and let's say in Miami office, we've all worked together since 2010.
Wow.
Except for one employee, and she's been here 6 years. But everyone else has been here since we moved the offices we hired them when we moved the offices from California to here. We actually had 2 employees leave and come back. So I think that says a lot about our culture. And we're small, but we're a small family.
I remember when we were small. Insert sigh here.
That's negative. No,
I wasn't being negative. I remember. It's just every stage. Like every stage of your kids, right? Every stage of kids, is, you enjoy it for its own reasons, right? You like, and so you could say, "Hey, I remember when they were 5." You can say that I can enjoy them when. So I just there was
your sigh is there was a thing remembering fondly. To enjoy. It's not like
right. Okay. Where it was that kind of deal. Everybody had been here for a while.
Okay. Now I gotcha.
You could have a potluck and
we used
feel like nobody poisoned you. You know.
At Proximed, that's the company I was with, and we grew. We actually had 400 employees when I left. There was a public company, 400 employees. I like the 16 small size much better than the 400.
Yeah, there's pros.
Company.
In the 400, you have to find your small company.
Yeah.
You know, you have to find your small company in there, your people who are your people. Kind of thing, which makes it sad because you want to be people with all 400, you know, and you want to have that. It's kind of like, like churches, you know, there's things fun about big church, but you got to find your people, and then you got to find your small group within your big group.
I agree with your size, you know, remembering a day when we were 20 and going, oh, wow, we were so close knit, and now we're 300, and it's like
just a smaller close knit though.
Yeah, it's a smaller close knit now.
And within that, there are people who are close knit. And you look at them, and you go, as an outsider, I'm not in your little group there.